Hello, everybody. All right, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to look at the chapter pages of the Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner. All right, so this is how I study it. Um, oh, yeah, let me introduce myself. My name is Josephine Hartz. I am a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Just finished my test for ANCC and also AANP a couple weeks ago. Woohoo! So I'm here to share what I learned and also going to give you some tips on studying. This is what I use, and I carry this everywhere I go um, because it is the book. All right, so taking your certification exam, definitely study this book. It will tell you guidelines, general examination, about certification. I'm not going to go read through this for you guys, but just keep in mind this is it. This is the book that I really study for. I made some notes on each one of them and made acronyms for myself, and I will share that on another video. Okay. But the main thing is I would want to highlight the things I would definitely, you know, study, such as, for instance, we know the role of the nurse practitioner. I'm going to go through each and, going to go toggle back and forth on this book and try to keep up or just repeat the video, okay, over and over again. All right. Main thing is, what is your role as a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, right? This is your role. You going to publish things, lecture or presenting, going to preceptorship, and definitely continuing education. Know your role, not just for the test purposes, but in general. Okay. And then I'll tell you what they are, each one of them, and kind of get into this book, right? All right, case management, which is majority of our job as a nurse practitioner. Know what that means. What is case managing? Here are the bullet points. Know the risk assessment for sure. Like, what do you do for a high risk patient um, who already or attempted suicide? What do you tell your staff? You can do some continuous monitoring for high risk situation. Risk management, as far as like ethics, as a lot of ethical questions, especially for the ANCC. They have an ethics domain there. I would definitely, know this. Ethics is advanced directives is also part of the ethics domain. Knowing that advanced directives they are legally binding in 50 states, whereas living will they are not because it depends on each state. Cultural competence is also another a high yield for the exam, knowing that culture bound syndrome, that there are culturally inclined for our clients. They're not automatically some type of psychopathology, but a good assessment to incline and incorporate their culture to your practice, all right, or plan of care. All right, so moving on, not going to finish the whole entire chapter, but I wanted to make sure that you are aware that each case study is very important because you will know how to answer them critically. So I would suggest, or what I did was I look at the questions, answer it on my own before I even go to the answer points. All right, let me go back again to page 16, which I forgot other things. Scope of practice. We all know what that means, or we should know what that means, and standard of practice. So these is definitely high yield. Okay. Um, Confidentiality, number one, we are already practicing this, but still high yield to know about those things in HIPAA. Let's see, the telehealth, definitely this is like the age of it now, and what the rules for that, as far as uh, as far as a standard as care to deliver that to our clients. Okay. All right, there are exceptions to that and to guaranteed confidentiality. All right, know what the Tarasov principle is and Tarasov rule are. This is the duty to warn potential victim of an imminent danger of homicidal client. So a client came to you, they said, yes, I feel like X, Y, and Z is after me. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and hurt them myself. So what is your duty? The Tarasov principle is the one that you will let that person know, potential victim. Okay. All right. Informed consent is also a high yield thing. I don't know what that means. And let's see, a lot of things, definitely, like I said, ethics, 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 ethics. Each one of them, there are good examples on your book, the ones that you're studying now. Main thing is, doing autonomy, patient has the autonomy, right to refuse treatment. Um, and that is a high yield there. That is going to be on both ANCC and ANPP. All right, ethical dilemma. Again, I'm starting off with ethics because I feel like this was also my personally wasn't too much coverage during my schooling, so I felt like I studied more on the ethics portion of the certification preparation. Okay, all right. So back to the very end of this chapter is a answer review questions. All right. Know these, write it down, answer it. Even if you already know the answer, do it again. I did this maybe 5 times. All right. I highlight it, I go back to it, highlight it. So those are the things, those are the little key things I can share with you guys. All right. Tune in for the next video. I'm going to put more stuff that I can definitely share, and also will share my notes on how I studied and how it stuck to my brain. All right, happy studying. Well, well, you're gonna be happy because you're gonna be second piece. So it's there. There are ends to the means, and it's gonna be a positive one. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later, and have fun studying. All right, it's fun, and talk to your family. Talk to them like they're your students or something. That's how I learn it too. Even if to them it doesn't make sense, it will make sense to you. All right. Take care. Bye bye. See you soon.